Kalinka smiled as Clarence and Ulyov left her office. It really was feeling like they were all getting back in sync, having similar ideas, ways to solve them, and the courage to discuss those plans freely. Kalinka thought, what an awesome place to be. Her gaze wandered off to a corner of her office, and her mind started to think about finances, making payments, and covering payroll. Kalinka had started thinking about things Peter's responsible for. There was no need for her to be involved in those day-to-day things. Peter was more than capable of making it all happen. Kalinka wondered, am I that caught up in controller activities? I was responsible for that in Fjordland, and old habits are hard to change. No, Kalinka thought to herself. It had been years since she needed to be concerned about that level of detail. A thought popped into Kalinka's head. Is my brain subconsciously leading me to Peter? I wonder. Ulyov and Clarence were patting themselves on the back for getting the oil area started. Clarence said, I'm really liking how we laid out the main line and feeding the pump jacks into it three at a time. This really is really going to boost our exports. Ulyov nodded and began. I like that idea too, but we really need to consider how we're going to export the oil, bitumen, and fuel. Clarence furrowed his brow and said, we've talked about this, Ulyov. We'll be using ships, won't we? Ulyov replied, it will be ships for sure, but what kind of ships, Clarence? We have another viable option, container ships. Clarence had a confused look on his face. He questioned, container ships? We are talking about liquids, aren't we? Ulyov nodded and said, we are, but we now have a technology available to us. That will allow us to package the liquids into containers and significantly lower our load times. The factory doesn't take a huge number of workers. I think we should investigate this further. Clarence had a huge smile on his face. Lower our load times, he said. Now you're talking, Ulyov. Let's do check into that. Hi, Cheeb here. Welcome to episode 33 of my Let's Play with Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, Rote Bucht 1.0, calling it the reboot. Today, we're going to continue working on the infrastructure primarily needed for this quadrant in the if we're looking at it, the northeast corner of the city. I'm not really sure which direction is north, but that's what I'm going with when the map's facing this direction. So we're we'll continue to monitor this as well as staying on top of our health and happiness numbers. Definitely needs to stay there. We can't afford to lose any more people. The other thing that we're going to be doing is sorry about the clouds, finishing up planning the piping in here, and then that will also give the opportunity to place the production facility for bitumen and fuel. We'll also more clouds. Sorry. Sorry. Before I continue on too much further with this, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend some of it with me. I really appreciate that. Good to have you here. Hopefully you stick around and we have some fun. So that said, let's continue on with having some fun. I want to definitely do some more planning in this area. Like I said, having the oil refinery, planning on going with the full-on sized oil refinery versus the small one. I have started out with the small one in earlier sessions, but by the time we get to building this, we're going to have we'll have our main city in place, and I think we'll have more than enough people to staff this adequately and drop some more of our costs off the balance sheet, if you will. So there you go. Yes, so that's what I'm planning. We're gonna continue planning this part of the world. We'll have, I believe, in somewhere in this area, production facility, maybe over here, not 100% sure. Want to also build in the a container facility for export, as well as a liquids container packaging facility as well. So we'll have the outputs of those be sent to three different facilities, or not facilities, three different storages, where they'll be basically used to fill out the wow, the storages that we have here. So yeah, we'll get that planned and in place. We'll continue the road down, but we also need to get a train down this direction. Who stopped production? Okay, is that another issue with? It's got to be people, because we certainly weren't above 20 C, so that's a little bit concerning for sure. Yeah, that's need to get that sorted out. Our CO areas working reasonably well. We're starting to get some gravel dealt with up here. Let me check and see what we've got building in this area. 'Cause this is the one I was looking for. So yeah, we're getting all kinds of stuff delivered for our infrastructure for the upper quadrant of the city. So that's good. Should probably deliver, and that's 5 products there as well. That's and then I think 3 is the buses and cranes. Yeah, they're assigned there, so they'll we'll get people there hopefully soon. If we don't, what's going to happen is, and maybe I should do this right at this point in time while I'm thinking about it, is looking at the workers and just follow this bus along to see if the workers make it to the site or not. It is a little bit of a question in my mind, and if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to start delivering some of the workers, or delivering workers to the bus stop in the new CO area, and then have at least 2 small free COs interim set up to do delivery of workers to work sites. Yeah. So yeah, total time traveling 2 hours. I believe they go 5 hours. I could be wrong there. Somewhere between 4 and 5 hours is what I'm thinking. We're looking at for that. So we have 7 workers on the way, and we're getting closer to where we need to be. Traveling 90K, so definitely having the asphalt roads is important. Yeah, so these guys are all about the same amount of time. This guy's been on the bus, or been traveling the longest. Oh goodness, not being delivered. Okay. We should be making a right turn here shortly, I would think. Sorry, we're a little bit close to. Yeah, there we go there. And yeah, so 3 hours. That's hopefully going to get us to the city in enough time, and that would be my ideal. Just because we don't have to worry about setting up anything else, any interim things that I'm going to have to remember to to take out when we're done with it. So yeah, there's 3.5 hours. That looks more than enough time. So yay. Good times. So yeah, we'll continue to deliver materials and keep that going. So I did a couple of tests trying to get train through here, and I think the road from this direction is probably going to have to change. When I come this way, this piece of road just doesn't allow two pieces of rail to be and just for fire coverage. What I want to do is well, I guess we're going to go without fire coverage for a little while here. Let's remove this section of road as well. What I want to do, and maybe what I should do, is pause this for the time being, is have about as close as I can get to this edge on this kind of an angle, like that, and then hopefully we should be able to get this connected up there in a reasonable manner. And this turning into the city that way really just is not necessary. We're bringing this rail down this direction, and yeah, this oh. Oh, we are we? Oh man. Let's try that again. Okay, we'll go from here to there. Thank you. Appreciate that. And there we go. We'll continue to bring this. It's going to probably have to be a little bit more of a when I say vertical, I don't know if I'm making 100% of sense, but if we turn this like that, we should be able to get our train rail across, and I'd like to have it continue straight if I can, and it looks like it's going to cooperate. Cool. Oh yes, that's right. These are not planned. So that should be all right, I think. Not 100% sure where we're going with this, with this intersection. What's going to be over here? Maybe, I don't know. What's going to be down this way? Possibility, but we've got our rail line crossing and we're back in business. So let's get building again. We're back in business with any of the fire protection there. So good. Okay. And we can get our rail down here to help us distribute our bitumen and fuel when we get to that stage. Okay. What do we have going on here? Traffic jam. Probably gone by now because I did see that. Yeah, we're good. It's not a big deal. And heating problem. That is a... Oh, fire station. Yeah, that's to be expected. Okay. For the time being, it's expected anyway. Okay. Yeah, all our vehicles are out delivering. I think we're in a reasonable spot here. For rail, I think I'm gonna commit to that. So also so that I can get that all dealt with. Okay, good. We're yeah, going along nicely here. Okay, so let's get back to connecting up our liquids. So I know, I'm pretty sure we had this up 6 meters, or maybe it was 7. I'm not sure. It was more than high enough to get through. Get a road underneath. So yeah, this and just yeah, we can get roads through where we need to get them through. So this is the kind of quote unquote main line that's going to come up to this pumping station. This pumping station will ultimately feed a storage. We'll get that in place in a bit, but I'd like to get all the rest of excuse me, our pump jacks connected to connected to what? Speak. Connected to the pumping stations, so that I'm not doing anything too weird and wonderful. Would like that to come kind of like this. Okay, that should allow, yep, that definitely is allowing a road through. And let's hope that this, yeah, that's good there. Okay, so that gives us, yikes. Not quite. That was so close. This one needed to connect here. And don't excuse me. If we need a road, we can get a road through this side. And as I'm looking at this, that didn't connect up. So need to be sure of that stuff. Wow, that would have been fairly annoying. Okay, let's get ourselves hooked up here. And same thing on this end. This will be up 8 meters. It's all good. Okay, so there's the 3, and keeping that in mind. The 3. Okay. Need to connect this up, and I think. Wow, what was that? I thought I had tested that this will connect. Yeah, well, okay. This one's going to be at ground level because we got options. If we need to run a road, we can run a road through this way, or we can come around this side. Was less concerned about this one because there's really not much that we're going to be dealing with down here. Our port will either be over here or potentially on this side. I don't know for sure. I don't want to get too close to the city, and I want to have a little bit of space, and I think we're going to be up in this area. Yeah, this seems much closer to actually excuse me, to get our exports done, and we can have our facility for creating containers up in this area. And the reason for doing the containers on the liquids is the loading times on the ships for containers is so much quicker than just the actual liquids themselves. Just seem to make more sense. So where are we at now? Need to connect up the other two from here. And bring that up here as well. And I really hope, I can't quite see it. And I don't know if it connected. No, it didn't. Wow. Okay. That's so easy to miss that. There we go. Connected up. And the last one goes here. Bring this out, somewhere in that 17 to 19 meter range, somewhere in there. Seems like a reasonable number for how the actual connection looks. And yeah, 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. This one can stay at ground level. Pretty short span to go up, and like I've said before, we have options for roads if we need to from that direction. Yeah, awesome. And from both directions, really. Okay, we're getting this this laid out here pretty well, I think, and I think we can go. Yeah, we'll have. Yeah, we need this obviously can't go up in the air. This one will definitely. This is the feed into the main line. Construction's finished. Awesome. Oops. Let me see. Connecting that up there. Okay, good. I just want to check and see which constructions we're talking about here. Oh, awesome. Really good. Getting this will help tremendously with our exports. So yeah, allow citizens to move in. Let's make sure we've got yeah, we don't. Okay, that'll be another consideration, I guess. For the time being, it'll be they'll be picked up. Stop production again. Yeah, this has got to help out with everything. So just getting more people is what I mean. let's continue on with this. I do want to see an overlay, and I believe it's free flats. So yeah, we got 167 here. Having 167 more people move in here is going to be a good thing, a really good thing. So continue on with that. I know this is it's making me a little bit crazy looking at things kind of in a backwards manner, if you will. Not going to import people. I think we're at sort of a critical mass with or a critical, I'm not sure what you call it. The point where workers will we will have plus 19, was it 19-year-olds living with their parents, so that'll help fill up the I'm curious where these people are going. That'll should help fill up the flats sort of organically. You can see that we're up to 100 workers already. Oh, they're going to the store. It's quicker to go down the road than it is down the footpath. Wow. Would not have guessed that, especially with this this little bit here. Yeah, they can't get through there. Can't get around it. And I don't really want to run a footpath across here. So yeah, there's definitely enough workers there. So okay. Get there as quickly as you can. Okay. Onward and upward at 90% here and staying at 80, so that's good. Good to see the happiness change, and our keeping an eye on the exports. So what all are we working on in the city now? Oh, okay. I just want to pause this because I got to do a little bit of research here. I didn't have workers assigned. So what I want to do is look at all of that infrastructure there. Yeah, we'll need that down there as well, the sewage part of it. So we need buses and cranes here and here. Don't have everything delivered that we need delivered because we don't have concrete or asphalt at this construction office. So yeah, that would be hulls and concrete. Gravel and concrete needed here. Yeah, this is I gotta do this a little bit better here, I think. Excuse me. Where are we going here? Hulls and concrete. Right here. Okay. Let's try this again. 5. Wow. Am I getting myself? Yeah, I am getting myself very lost here. So let's assign this to group 5 as well. And then we'll be able to go back and reassign in the new city so that we actually get concrete and asphalt. Well, concrete. We won't get asphalt on these ones, will we? I'm gonna have to, wow, work with me. Okay, good to go. And holes in concrete and dumpers and mechanisms. We'll need these ones as well for the asphalt. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I remember exactly which things we need built up here. Yep, the heat exchanger. Okay, good. Now, we will also need, yeah, to have, haven't got that sorted out. Oh boy, making all kinds of good things happen here. Footpath. Yeah, that needs to be there. And this needs to be like this. Yeah, we're going with that. We will also need this and this dealt with. More footpaths. Okay, that works. Guess what? More footpath. Oops. Yeah, and I don't really want, yeah. Gonna need a road here just for, it's going to be faster to make that happen. Yeah, that's decent there. Okay, back to the footpaths. Get the stuff connected up, and I've gone way too close there to make that happen. Okay, let's get this one in here. And for the road, I'm gonna have to back this up a little bit. Okay. Okay, our sewage is now in place and on pause. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, this we needed to, yeah, that was what I was, yeah, thinking about at that point in time. Asphalt. Right, okay. Get back above ground here. Hopefully we'll see some constructions continue on. We'll get some people down here and hopefully get some stuff completed. Okay. Back to our piping. Let's come above ground here again, and we'll get these last two in place. Make that turn. Yeah, pretty sure we're good on the ground for this one as well. Okay, so I think our piping is all in place. Now, storages. I got a lot of options with storages. There's the vanilla one, which is pretty fair. 1,500 tons of oil plus whatever we have in the plant, and then we'll also have an export option as well. I think before I do that, what I want to do is run some roads around here so that I have a better idea of where I would like to place it. Just makes things a little bit more comfortable for me. So looking like the main road will be coming down this way. Okay, that comes through. Cool. Except I don't know that I like that angle. Let's see here. Does this look better? Yeah, definitely. Comes straight through this way. Let's take this back just a little bit. Like to have smoother rather than more abrupt roads. Yeah, that's on the, well, it will be. Let's see if we've got the grid here now. Okay, so this can come straight down this way. And this is gonna, will connect both of these up here. And we'll have in this direction, right about here, and then that'll connect there. This one can come across this way. And I think if we go from here straight up, yeah, cool. That works pretty well. Now, where else do we need to get through? I'm guessing this is not going to be an option. Oh. Or maybe it is an option. Have that connect there, and then this one connect there. Nice. And I think if we go like this, that connects all of that up. Sweet. Or do we go like this? These won't be. Yeah, I think that's better that way. A little bit of a network, a road network here. Okay, and we've got this guy that we need connected. I think that is going to be like this. Whoops. Yeah, like that. And then this will connect in there. Okay. No need to connect these two up. This one, I think, maybe not go to the road, will it? Oh yeah, it will. Or that existing connection. And can we get another one on there? Sure. These are not going to be used heavily by vehicle traffic. It's just it'll be all be for construction. So having everything coming straight down there is not a problem. This road will be continued over this way to connect in, so that we have our city and bus stop, all of that stuff down this way. So okay, now I'm just going to run this straight up here, running that by eye. Okay, how long am I in recording here now? So 39 minutes. We're getting close to calling this an episode. I'd like to finish up the road work here, and then we can start working on some of the other things. Yeah, fire station, yeah. Then we can continue working on not continue. We can start working on the placement of the I always forget the name of it. I don't know why. Oil refinery. Living where I live, I probably shouldn't forget that, but I do. Neither of those two is actually up in the air, and I think I would like this other one to be that way, because I just don't want to oh, pipes, please. There we go. I would prefer it to run the road that way, that direction. So let's see about getting a road through here. I can definitely run it that way, but is it going to look a little better running it straight down? I think that is a better option. And then we can connect this in here. Just trying to keep as much of it, as few connections as possible there. And yeah, flipping those around, could have maybe done them all that way. This is cool. Yep, this is good. I'm leaving that as it is. Let's connect it up. Do we have anything else not connected? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we've got all of the road connections in place. All the pipes are done. It's just going to be a matter of from this point on, we'll be putting our how it looks like it'll be a little a storage area here, and then quite potentially having that the refinery in this area, and yeah, be good to go. So I can turn that off, and I think we're doing all right there. Sweet. Let's go do a quick check on our other constructions that are happening here. Oh, looks like we have the power connection dealt with. The substation, not quite so much, but there'll be some concrete coming here at some point. Yeah, buses and cranes, everybody's working there. We're getting concrete, gravel, and asphalt. Means is that 2? Oh, no, 1 needs to happen here. Yeah, boards, yeah, everything. Okay, cool. Getting some mechanisms on site. Yeah, well, we're putting a little bit of a run on gravel. Hopefully that doesn't stop us too much. Again, this is all temporary solution, not temporary solution for how we're getting gravel here, but it is a temporary solution for how we're getting people there. So, talking. How about we call that an episode and just do a quick check on this year, how we've been doing for our exports. Would have hoped for a little bit more steel, but it's nice to see clothing up at that level. Yeah, it's starting to get so having a few more people working. It looks like we're 2% unemployment. It's a little bit low for all the constructions we're doing, but we're not in a bad place now. Our money flow is getting under control. Last year, what did we do? 615. This year, 2 months left. Looks like we'll be on target-ish for our. I know we're getting a good steel load delivered now, which is good, and yeah, maybe not quite as much. But we are getting more clothing for sure. Much more clothing. 71.5, 71, yeah, 155. I think we're doing good. So, things are starting to settle in a bit. I think we're definitely getting to a better place with having enough people back there. We're getting our infrastructure built down here. Oil area making progress, getting planned. Plan in the rest of the refinery, and away we go. So, yeah, our would like to also invite you to come and watch the Cooperative Revolution, Red Paris, that Kaya Maya, Uliki Gaming, and myself are taking turns at. It's a round table. We share the map and just have a whole bunch of fun getting things built, organized, and trying to get into the headspace of the other builders. So lots of fun with that happening. So let me wish you again a big thank you for coming and spending some time with me. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you spending time with me. I want you to have a wonderful day, and hopefully we catch you on Red Paris or in my next episode. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Cheers.